Honestly, throwing dots out and then just running around a corner can save you a lot of grief. Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're looking at an 8 mask run in Stormwind on Balanced Druid. Yesterday we uploaded an underpin walkthrough on Balanced Druid. Be sure to check that out. It's linked in the description below, along with a bunch of other things. Horrific Vision playlist, underpin playlist, all that stuff. We're also putting out new Mage Tower fights, so be sure to check those out. We'll probably do Guardian first, since we just recently uploaded Affliction, and that's the same fight as Boomy. But we'll still do Boomy, Ruststone, of course Feral. Haven't played Feral in a while, that should be a good bit of fun. So be sure to sub to the channel so you can get notified on those releases. We also did an 8 mask Orgrimmar run on Boomkin last week. Be sure to check that out next week when Orgrimmar comes back if you're looking for help there. Gameplay might be a little rustier than what we're going to see here, but that's because I hadn't played it in a little bit, and honestly it might be a little bit more entertaining to watch in that regard. That said, Stormwind is a hellhole covered in landmines, so I'm sure we'll find plenty of opportunity for good intro bits or fodder for the death compilation that we'll release at the end of this season. That video is up to 30 gigs now. It'll be alright when it comes out. We'll go ahead and get started on this run. We do have Hogger this week. It's definitely more of a threat than Gammon was last week. But we do have trees, and if we try to keep an eye on our kills until Nemesis spawn, we should be okay. We're actually not great at that. And if we drop them first, we even have time to get our Eclipse out. That was a pretty good first pull. Void Speakers do that fear. Just make sure you're keeping an eye on them or burning them down quickly. Also, don't let Void Globules, I don't think a lot of people know. So, you know, they melee you when they're not buffed, and that's fine. But when they get big and slow, they melee super hard. Anything that buffs itself to be like slower than normal is probably going to melee the heck out of you. What is that potion all the way down there? Blue bad, almost good. I didn't pick that up. A lot of times I'll just pick up the first potion and reference my list. And Heart Piercers. Heart Piercers are the archers, and they do tremendous damage as well. You really don't want to let them up for too long. Any pack that has 2 of them, you just need to burn one down or use a defensive. Just make sure you're paying attention to it, because you'll just get chunked down. So even when you're kiting, just got to pay attention to what you're fighting. Then Reps Walkers aren't really a big deal. Except for their infinite duration stun, but you know, it's kind of on you, right? What else do we have? Oh yeah, we traded out Mighty Bash. We have In-Cap Roar again, and honestly, I usually run In-Cap Roar. 1 until Hogger. Alright, we'll go ahead and get these guys going. And we are Keeper of the Grove. Oh god, where are you going? Stop it, stop it, where are you going? No! That's crazy. Okay. I thought he was going to go pull the other group. That would have been wild. And a bark skin here. What was I saying? Keeper of the Grove. Yeah. We ran that for Underpin, and we're running it here. Gives you more access to Force of Nature, which are your trees. Gives you a little bit more burst, as when you drop them. What was bad? Blue bad, so that means purple sanity. So we're not going to pick that up. But you drop Force of Nature, and you get stacks of Dream Burst. And those explode when you use a Wrath or a Starfire, right? So it's a little bit more controlled burst, and you know those get spent when you convoke. And honestly, the 30-second Force of Nature is really good. Good to keep in mind though that when you drop your trees, anything that isn't like in their little impact spawn area won't get taunted. Like they'll do damage and probably a little bit of threat, but you'll immediately out threat them. So sometimes it's good to get them grouped together. Also, if you're 46 yards away and then you drop them, you'll probably have plenty of time to dot everything, get eclipsed, and start falling before they, you know, get anywhere near you. And we have Ursuls, Typhoon, stuff like that. There's our first gift proc. Gonna be wasted. We're gonna pick up blue bad. Just gonna pick up our first early potions. Purple is Santa. I guess we'll grab that. And we'll leave you this 4-pack up. Oh, I guess we had this pack like way over here. We could have. That's fine. But good to leave at least one group up, so that when you come back for Illyria at the very, very end, you can refresh your Vision Hunter buff. This stacking 15% haste and movement speed. Real nice. It's a minute long, and starting Illyria without it is, I mean, it's fine, but you know, the fight will go faster if you have that minute long haste and movement speed. And I just wouldn't sleep on Hogger. We also have Soothe for Hogger. I guess we had Cyclone last week, but I don't think we use it for anything specifically. But if you're feeling squishy, you can definitely start a pull with Cyclone. Cyclone's just like Banish for Warlock, where if you have something cycloned, it won't get bolstered. Trees are not up. And now they're up. I think I gotta swap a talent. But if you want to stop something from getting bolstered, it's only 6-second duration on the Cyclone, but that'll be long enough to, you know, kill all the neutral adds or creepy crawlies. Okay, after this, we're going to check out our talents here. Get over here. Especially bolstered heart piercers. That piercing shot will do a lot of damage. Let's see what this does. No, he died first. That's fine. There's a purple guy. No, okay. That's fine. We got the right talents. And the mine room is up. We'll go ahead and pull this first, though. Trees down. Well, I will also get our Hogger, like, right here. Well, on one mob. I wonder if we can... see what this does. No? Okay, they're all coming. That's fine. We're gonna heart just because we know we're gonna be healing in like 1 second. And a renewal. CA and Convoke. Just to get rid of all this stuff. Kick that maddening call. Silence that maddening call. And just, you know, make sure you're on top. You know, if that Hogger's coming and he's gonna come in the middle of the pack, just make sure you're ready for it. Free hit bark skin. Probably could have thrown trees down at the end there, but didn't really have to. Honestly, if you have offensive cooldowns up, probably don't need trees, and if you have trees, you can probably hold on to your actual defenses, or even your, you know, you don't want to spend everything on every pack, right? Because then you're just chilling. That's the wrong eclipse. And we do have Curse the Spell, which is pretty much only relevant on this boss and like some of the trash in Matthias Shaw's area. Otherwise, this guy doesn't really do anything. Man, it feels like it's only blue and purple. Oh yeah, I should probably get my mind buff. Now, this is a great week to do this room if you're not used to it. But at the end of here is a 10% damage buff, so you definitely want to do it. And the big problem comes in when you have like hot foot, right? So hot foot means you'll just be running into these mines and touching any one of them ports you out. But if you get to that first staircase, and then wait for your hot foot to proc, then you can just leap up onto the banister. It'll shoot you still into that banister, so you won't actually like go anywhere. And you shouldn't, oh god, let a potion expire. And you shouldn't be letting, you shouldn't be trying to go up those stairs even on a non-hot foot week. You just go right up to that first landing and then you jump on the banister and run up. Look, I don't think you can actually navigate those stairs and get up there unless you're lucky, or for some reason your hitbox, like even with the small tune, like it doesn't work. You need to just need to avoid this stuff, and I don't think you can actually avoid all those mines on the steps. That's all I'm saying. Another way to group these guys up, I know we usually just run into that pipe, But they'll all kind of like, you know, thermopylae themselves over here, and it's 4 heart piercers, so you kind of want to get rid of them real quick. We bark skin that. And Hogger's coming too. We're gonna potion. And we'll throw our troops down. I think they're probably out of distance for that maddening cost. We didn't really need to throw solar beam down on it. That's one thing that's kind of rough on Boomy, is you just have that 45-second kick, and you know, it's nice because it's blanket. You can throw it down on top of your trees and stuff won't be able to cast, but you know, not having easy access to it, especially in like trade district, where I mean, you're just gonna wait for gift proc to pull the humanoid boss. Otherwise, you're just gonna take sanity damage, and if you don't burn them down in like 10 seconds, you'll take a lot of sanity damage. Probably proc your cheat or have to drop an orb or something. Speaking of gift. I feel like I'm gonna let another potion expire, and I don't want that to happen. There's my purple guy. I will check over there after this. Just because I already let my Breath of Fire drop. I guess Sluggish Potion is okay to drop because it just slows you a tiny bit, and that's like not the worst thing in the world. Drop our trees, bombs on us. Wait for him to frontal so we know where he is. On the trees, that's fine. He might last second change his position, but I don't think so. I think once he plants, he's good, but if you're dropping trees and you're still within range, just be careful there. Yeah, we're actually gonna... Moving on. Yeah, okay, we got a couple potions over here. Get me away from the purple guys. That's where I'm gonna get stuck. Yep. What? I feel like there were no potions this time. Might just be crazy or wrong or losing it. Oh, there's one. Well, purple is sanity, so... I want real potions? I want to check one more. Oh, okay. There's green. Alright, 5 minutes on Breath of Fire. That's definitely going to drop, and we're definitely going to get feared sometime in Shaw Zone. But we got over 10 minutes on DR and Sluggish. Silence and Mind Twist Tendril. Again, those do a good bit of damage. Don't want to let them stay alive for too long. Especially don't let them get that full channel on you. And I don't want to proc target anytime real quick in the next zone. So we'll just kill some rats until we get it. Here we go. Hogger, we trees Hogger. I keep like solar eclipsing because I don't want to say I'm used to Chosen of Elune. That's what the other hero spec is called. You know, where you give up the ability to I guess that's lunar eclipsing. I keep eclipsing with Wrath, right? On single target. Because of this ability over here, right? Where it just increases the damage on your Starfire, but doesn't let you solar eclipse anymore. Drop trees here. You know what? That's an excuse. And not a very good one. But that's what I'm going with. Maybe wait for split here. As soon as I pull, I'm gonna go split, so we're just gonna wait just a sec. Do it. We'll get the hiccups too. That's not good.
You can't hide from me.
Frontal coming up. It's on me. See, even with the trees there, he queued me up. Alright, 3 minutes on Breath of Fire. We gotta make sure we do something about that. Throw a beam down to that Shadow Blade. I wonder if it can still do the assault. Spiritual assault, whatever it's called. That might not be a spell. 16 Tolhager, we're gonna pull these guys out. We'll do these guys first. Two informants in that pack, so just make sure you nuke them down real quick. Or you can, you know, LLS. We'll just... we can... yeah, there you go. Come on. No way, right? I'm not gonna do it. We've got a guy right here, too. Honestly, getting used to where all the light hunters are is, you know, super helpful for this. Oh god, I always forget about the going. We decurse, we renewal, we're gonna potion, good go. Any pack with an executioner. They grip, they do a dot, and then they just beat the tar out of you, so. We're gonna out of combat Barkskin. That's like a super good move. Highly overlooked. Blue bad. I feel like I almost. 3 until Hogger. Yeah. We burned our trash outside, so that's fine. And you don't really want to pull this group because you're gonna get yoinked by this guy, so we will. Tell you what, we're gonna trees and blow this group up, but we're also gonna run back outside. After split. Honestly, throwing dots out and then just running around a corner can save you a lot of grief. Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. Alright, we throw trees down. We CA. We convoke. We knew it was going to happen. Alright, we're going to get the elite too. The rare, elite, whatever. Go Dory, Dodd, whatever. Barkskin that. Pick the Maddening Shout. Watch out for the dodge frontal. If I had to guess, that would probably stun me and then do a bunch of sanity damage. I'm gonna queue up another frontal. We renewal. Alright, that could have gone way worse. Might be the intro. Honestly, we don't come in here a lot. I remember why. I'm gonna find out what the Breath of Fire potion is. So, blue bad. Oh, red. Red is Breath of Fire. Okay, just never try to run around it. That's lame. We'll grab you, and then purple over there. Blue over there. Blue bad. Trees. Fury. We convoke, and then we're going to run around the corner. Definitely don't have to run around the corner. I wonder if he's just tall enough, or if I was able to get by that corner with the Star Surges just now. No red? Where's my red potions? Alright, so we gotta start thinking about next boss. Squidward? Patrick? He throws a disease on you. We don't have a disease dispel, and if that is on you, like, whatever it is, 10 seconds into the fight, you will do that circle explosion, like Blight Corruption or something, a follow-up ability to anybody that has the disease on them, and it will do 200 sanity damage. You can't line of sight this. I don't think you can do anything. I wonder if we could range it. It's not a good idea to do anything but just try to burn them down real quick. New trees. And I don't want to... We're going to beam. I was gonna say, I don't want to use, like, coolies, but 2 informants. Also, I guess I knew that pack had an executioner, but I just never cared, I guess? Oh god, Valera, whatever your name is, stop it. Women. There's that Shadow Blade, Spiteful Assault is not a spell for sure. Nope, nope. We're gonna cheat, 100% cheating. Incap? And we got a moon. Okay. We'll just calm down. Yeah, and while we're not at full health, if you haven't checked this out, oh, there's a purple guy. No! If you haven't checked this out, in our spell book, General tab, we get a new ability called Recuperate. Put that on B for now for Recuperate. And it's an out of combat channeled 50% health regen. So if you're like, you know, not a class that has good out of combat health regen, or like coolies or something like that, you know, rogue, hunter's not the best example, but because you can go into camo. But anyway, good for like solo content delves where you might not have the opportunity to top yourself off super easily outside of combat in between tough packs. So probably won't use it too much on Druid, but some casters do struggle with that. Looking at you, Elemental Shaman, who has like the worst flash heal analog spell in the game. Alright, 3 minutes on Breath of Fire. We'll still pull these guys out with trees. 100%. Might get all 3? Hell yeah. Alright, very important not to target anything that you're not about to pull, because our rogue friend will just go pull it. There's our Hogger. We knew Hogger was coming up, that's why we pulled those. You know, double reason. We can go ahead and burn our solar beam there, because boss doesn't actually cast anything. Alright, boss is going to hit us with a disease, and then appendages under our feet, and then the explosion. So we want to kill him like super quick. And we don't have to Moonfire, we don't have to Eclipse, because our trees are going to do that, and our CA is going to do that. So we'll pull with Sunfire, then we'll trees, CA, Invoke, and we'll just dump the rest of our Astral Power. Yeah, easy peasy. Appendage didn't even come out. It's just, you know, it may seem simple and it's like, oh, it's not a problem. It'll absolutely be a problem as soon as you think it isn't. Two guys on the stairs here, so we'll just throw Ursals down, because maybe that'll pull them. We can throw our trees down. I kind of don't want to do that yet if it doesn't. Are we in combat? 27 seconds on our Breath of Fire. Okay, so we're going to click that off over here. And we're going to get hit by our thing. That's fine. Fine. This is all better than it happening in combat. I bet there's a red potion right behind this box, too. No? Okay, that's blue. Blue bad. We'll drop trees and then we'll beam. We'll Eclipse and beam. Buy ourselves a little bit more time on that. And then take care of them. Easy peasy. We want to pull these guys, but we don't want to pull the guys behind them. I bet if we Typhoon from here. I'm in combat. We totally got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. But you don't want to Typhoon them up the stairs, because that would be bad. Then they're going to pull all their buddies. Next pack is definitely a pack that I would pull and just... Yeah, we don't... Oh, we do have Poison Dispel. Okay. Although you don't really want to dispel that poison because it'll be gone by the time your cooldown's back up, so... this group is super awful. We're gonna Starfall, throw our trees down. And then we're gonna run behind this corner so we don't get yoinked. And just let all that nonsense happen. Let the dots run out. They can come get us if they want. double informant, executioner, with 1 or 2 stealthy boys.
The keys need to be
How is there
at
no...
the same time.
I mean, I don't need a red potion now. Oh, there's a red potion. Of course. We'll go ahead and grab you. Shell will not be 5 minutes.
The keys need
Open
to
it?
be used at the same time. You take now
Dude, women.
us and Shaw. Let's finish this.
Alright, so if you can stay at range when you pull this boss, you should be able to... We'll try Ursul's. I don't think that'll pull boss, but Trees definitely will. But that eyeball will like jump behind you. Yeah, definitely won't. You just step forward. Invoke boss. Yeah, of course, right? And just move out of that. That purple circle, blue-purple circle, will do 450 sanity damage. Very bad. Make sure that eyeball's behind you. And you gotta get a good feel for what behind you is, even if it's like right next to you. So, pointing your camera down like that. And honestly, just always running away from them a little bit. I'm gonna trees again. Renewal. And just redotting, and just don't let them look at you. Kind of like Illyria. I always get the names mixed up. The last boss, Illyria? Where you're just going back and forth between pillars, right? And you're not really playing to face the boss, you're just playing not to face the eyeball. There's only one on that fight. We almost got hit by that. Yikes.
I see everything.
Okay. And you don't have to face him to convoke, so that's helpful. Honestly, this is not the best we've ever done. But that's good enough. We got 7 for Hogger, so he'll top us off.
Stormwind is still lost. I'm leaving the city.
I feel like that was almost 5 minutes.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Again, those Mind Twist tendrils. Just, you know, it doesn't do all the damage in the world, but as soon as you take it for granted, or you don't do anything about it, or you're like popping tumors while you let it channel into you, that's when you're gonna die. You know, people don't think it does anything, but you know, then it kills you once, and then it feels like every time after that it does all the damage in the world, and it's the only thing that ever kills you. So, and not a bad target for beam, and it can't go anywhere, so it just kind of sits there and gets dummied. 1 mob until, you know what, we're gonna big brain this. No cobble pot. And we bark skin. Go ahead and treant. Little trees. Okay. Next pack might gift us. And if that's the case, we take it right in the boss. Hopefully it gifts us at the end. No Ursul's either, so we'll be doing like a knockback thing here. Yep, there's our gift. Wonder if this is a good idea. We have gifts, so we don't kick. Don't kick while gift is up. We got 8 seconds left. Probably plenty of time here. And we'll throw the beam down for that one. Easy peasy. That agonizing cast is one thing where you can, you know, just because gift makes you immune to sanity damage, a lot of sanity damage stuff will stun you or just kill you through damage. That cast is not one of them. So good, good to know that. But there's almost not a good reason to do anything other than proc a gift and then pull that boss. So if you do that and you're like pulling over here, just make sure you... The Breath of Fire potion. $100. This potion up here is red. Okay, well, I'm not paying. Where's my travel form? Oh, okay. I changed it. I don't know why. Thought we... Okay. I guess it's just... We're not picking up Breath of Fire anymore. It's lame. We got an hour on DR. 45 minutes on Sluggish Potion. Drop our trees here. Another gift proc. Might as well take advantage of that. And we jump our bugs. Totally fine. We Ursels. New Hogger. Bark Skin. Regrowth. Honestly, Heart of the Wild. Not a bad button to just occasionally slam during an extended pull. Healing increase, cast time reduction for healing spells. But gives you an extra charge of Frenzied Regen too, so. For the 0 people in the world that have a Frenzied Regen macro for Boomy. Good button. Actually saved us in the Orgrimmar run too. Not a big fan of the burrowing appendages. I think I dislike them more than the Mind Twist ones. But that I could be lying about that. 15 until Hogger, so we'll make sure to forget about that completely by the time that's a little bit further down. Almost did it. Nothing you can do about Chains of Servitude other than just run away. There's a red potion. There's a Breath of Fire potion. I'm grabbing it. There's no way we're not gonna like instantly find another one based on how this is done. There's my purple dude. We run away from that. Knew it. I didn't that's not pre-watched. I didn't see that first. $20. That'll run off right in the middle of Valyria. Now, hopefully we're done with this in 20 minutes. Alright, and hopefully not from a wipe. Okay. We go up here. Pop our trees in the corner. I'm not in it, bro. Get away from me. Blue is bad. I feel like we left like 2 purple potions in the other zone. I guess we don't necessarily need them. Ursul's this group. Fury. Gotta be careful, you might accidentally target the group behind this group. You don't want to do that, that'd be bad. Especially if you, super bolster. We're gonna sneeze too. The subjugators, slave drivers. Here it comes. There's our no. Oh, that's the bugs. I thought we got potion feared. Alright, chill for a sec. All hand sanitizer. Trees. Fury. And then we can go. You know, this would be a lot of work just to die in the Mage tunnel. Knock on wood. Man, that sneeze got me. I got a little headache now. Double check the portals up. If you're never sure, double check the portals up. I feel like sometimes the little indicators on the minimap don't show up. That could be a lie though. 19 until Hogger. I'm gonna beam you. Alright, super important. This whole tunnel is in our control. There's nothing, we're not forced to do anything. Oh, probably except go now because we got a gift. Let's go! Got 2 void speakers back there. And if you want to take a bunch of damage, if you really want to get wrecked and be like, what got me? Let those void speakers just cast on you. Because, oh my god, did they actually do a bunch of damage to those mind flays. May not seem like it because like you go in, you probably have a little bit of leech, maybe an absorb shield from something, but second or third full channel of mind flay from both of them and you are going to be in a bad way. Oh, here we go. We trees. Hogger coming, we pre-bark skin. And I'm running away a little bit. I'm gonna heart too. Take the maddening call. Do I not have my funhouse lines up? That's been going off, right? That should be tied to my convoke. Oh, I know it's not. Ow, we renewal. We potion. And we fix this. Hold on. Where my convoke? Oh, that's what it was. I had the CA in there. CA does not like macros these days. Okay, can we get it together, bro? Funhouse. I think it's lens, right? Lens. Capitals don't matter, but they matter to me. Funhouse lens. Okay, we got it. Yikes. You ever use half a trinket for a full run? I do all the time. Alright, 12 to Hogger. Don't care about... Dang. Okay, that was the Breath of Fire. I still hate it. You know what? We're gonna wait for like 3 more mobs. There's 2 of them. Oh, there's 3. Alright, Hogger's coming. We'll bark skin now. And we'll just convoke him. Alright, so we're out of the woods for just a tiny bit. We'll kick that. We'll just go and kill this real quick. But kind of want to... I'm not going to say don't use buttons for this pack. Especially because I'm about to. Okay, Breath of Fire bailed us out again. But this next pack, this is hell on wheels. Right up here. You're going to have the Void Alley, the Void Speakers. The Void Alley will debuff you with, you know, whatever that's called. Increase the shadow damage you take. And then you're going to get double Mind Flayed. Why that tentacle burrows under you, pops you up in the air and stuns you. So this is all super bad. So we're going to drop trees and then absolutely send everything. About everything, but like, you know, CA can vote. It's a little bit like, yeah, you better kill all this stuff in 4 seconds or you're going to be in a bad way. Boss is right there. I don't like that. I'm gonna let him go. We trees. We kick. I hate calling beam kick. You know, I know we're kicking with beam, but it just doesn't feel right. Moving. I bet we got a gift coming up. Give me a guy. 14 minutes on breath fire. Tell you what, we'll take these guys out. Don't gift me, bro. Don't do it. Okay. This is good. Good thing we don't have an NPC in here just charging in, just because I'm targeting the boundless dude here. Can I get a guy? One guy. We all know what's gonna happen. You know what? Okay, we'll do it without gift. That's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. But we gotta stay planted while our trees do their thing. Bad time to start going. Didn't ruin our convoke yet. I'm very happy. You gotta plant your feet for like a second, you know, like a half a second at a time, just so you don't get super lead-footed. Alright, I'll take that. That didn't give us either. In this group, pull them back. Don't ever run into this group. I'm not talking to anybody specifically. Not Kaz. And it's not mean if I were, because she didn't die to it, but she like runs in and pulls it. I'm like, oh my god, run away! She had all the extra dudes that she didn't pull at the beginning. Just like, what's up, boss? What's going on? Okay, group over here. That's fine. All of this is fine. We're gonna convoke. And we're gonna Twilight Dev intentionally. Yep. Alright, so I'm not sure this is gonna work the same on Boomy as it does for any class with an actual interrupt. The difference between is important. Interrupting the target and silencing all enemies within the beam, right? What this spell doesn't have is a spell lockout. Meaning that after the boss is interrupted, there's no spell school lockout like you see on Kick, Rebuke, any actual spell. And so what the deal is, when you have an actual kick, an actual interrupt for this that isn't Solar Beam, probably the same for Freeze Silence, he'll cast 2 Shadow Bolts. If you kick the second one, he'll still be spell locked when he drops his Rain of Fire from the Shadow School, so that after that Rain of Fire goes out, if you kicked it at the end of the cast, sorry, let me start over. If you kick the second Shadow Bolt at the end of that cast, he'll still be Shadow locked when he drops that Rain of Fire, meaning he'll move immediately. So if you're melee, you'll be able to move him out of it at that point. But I guess I just solved that problem for ranged, considering I am ranged. But I bet he stays put after that Rain of Fire. And since he's a boss, he won't actually be silenced, and the beam he'll just get like interrupted, but not spell locked. Very nuanced stuff. Alright, with trees, Sunfire, CA, Convoke. Let's test it. Yep, see, he's not silenced, and he's not going to move, because he's not spell locked. Okay, I lied. I don't think he moved because he was spell locked, though. I think he moved just because the trees died, and he was like, I could probably melee something real quick. I mean, if there was a spell lock on it, it would say there was a spell lock. And I didn't see the silence debuff on him. Thing is, even if you're wrong about stuff like that, which I don't think I was, it's just the level of, I'm going to say the word again, nuance that some stuff in this game has. I could go for a red potion, but I don't want to like go anywhere else to find one. What about over there? Okay. Maybe we click off red for Illyrio. Oh, and fun stuff with Mage Boss. Okay, Mage Boss. I'm gonna call him Mage Tower Boss, like in every video, by the way. Oh yeah. Okay, super not fun. We only have Solar Beam. But what we do have super fun with is that he can't poly a Druid that is in a Druid form. Treant form and caster form doesn't count, right? But if you're in Moonkin form, Bear form, Cat form, he cannot polymorph you. The spell will just go through. And I kind of think what we're going to do here to buy ourselves a little bit of time is we'll trees, dot him up, and then we'll get behind here, just so that there's a very small chance that he doesn't entropic missiles us. That's fine. I know I'm convoking from behind the wall, but just want to... I mean, so the poly will go through walls, but the entropic won't. We kick it immediately, and then we push him so that he's going to port before the next potential poly. Or next potential entropic. And then we're just chilling. I'm not doing it. And don't drop trees, because trees will run and pull him out of the frozen storm. And you know, we're gonna double line of sight him because 22 seconds on beam. This might be a situation where we drop oh man, we're gonna drop our split here. Might be a situation where we drop an orb. 5 seconds, we'll totally have beam up. Oh my god, I bear form. That was like the dumbest thing. Okay, we pushed him, probably pushed him. Okay, we chilling again. I don't even care. I'm waiting for that beam. That was the worst bear form. I wonder what I pressed. I mean, shift mouse wheel down would have bear formed me. Oh, maybe I pressed frenzied regen. So he'll try the poly right off the bat. And then he's going to come in and we got beam back up. Okay, okay. And then we're going to convoke. I'll take that. That's a... I hit one button incorrectly and that was bear form. That's not like the worst thing in the world. I'll take that. Maybe we'll pat myself on the back just a little bit. I'm very happy with how that worked out. $14? These are not 14 mobs, are they? They sure aren't. Okay, screw it. We got 3 orbs and a cheat. We'll just go in. Oh, but we do want our Vision Hunter buff, so maybe we will pull this group. Honestly, I never, like, I don't care about gift. Like, it'll be off by the time we run in there. Alright, so she can't poly you. It works the same as the last boss. But you're just going to be dipping in and out of pillars here. Once the eyeball jumps to you and then anything else happens, you're going to step forward from the eyeball. And then she's going to darken sky, and once that happens... It's important to know that she will be LOS with the exception of her polycast and winding up darken sky. So she will come to you. But, you know, we'll let this eyeball jump. We'll step forward. That's the wrong eclipse. And then she'll darken sky, and we're just going to move. And you're always just moving away from that eyeball and getting a pillar between you and it. We'll double kick that. Polymorph, we're fine. There's an eye over there, so we're just going to run over here. And we are not line of sight. Oh god. That was close. Darkened sky coming up. Away from me. New darkened sky. And honestly, just always running like across the room. We're totally fine, right? Always running across the room to like a new pillar where there isn't any crap. She can't fill the room up with fire either, so like don't worry too much about that. Those are chains. We're running away. A little daisy, I'll be honest. And you know what? I'm actually gonna orb because I don't want to get a horrific fragment. Fine. Okay, we got eyeballed once. It's fine. You just have a button for this. Consarn it. Alright, the room behind me is not safe. That's out of bounds, by the way. Darkened sky, I swear to God. Okay. And we're running away. Double LOS? 100%. With our back to the eyeball. Again, I don't like leaving fire in the middle of the room. She does LOS, but not if she were to wind up that darkened sky. Void eruption. Get away from me. Oh god. Okay, that was an eyeball. Hey, I said get off me, eyeball. Okay, that's fine. We took, what, like 2 ticks of eyeball? And had a lot of downtime where we didn't actually cast any spells. That's Illyria. Honestly, not being able to get poly totally outweighs the only being able to kick like any other boss. Obviously, you can do something about it for the mage boss. Haste verse ring with leech on it, I guess. Holy goodness, that was probably 9 hours. That's Balanced Druid. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. We'll probably knock out Mage Tower on Balance and Guardian pretty quickly, and then we'll get around to Resto and Feral is what the cat's called? It's called Feral, right? And then probably Elemental Shaman coming up on the 8 mask runs. There's our Breath of Fire potion expiring. But that was a lot of fun. Make sure to sub to the channel so you can stay in the loop when the rest of those videos come out. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. Peace.